Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Packers hosting the Bengals, and the Packers are 14.5-point favorites. The over-under is at 44.5 points. The Bengals are plus 675 on the money line, and the Packers are minus 1,050. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to kickoff tomorrow. Head-to-head, these teams are 2-2 against each other in their last 4 meetings. The Packers have beaten the Bengals the last 2 times they played them. The home team is 2-2. The underdog is 3-0-1 against the spread. The underdog is 3-1 on the money line. The over is 3-1, and at 44.5 points, the over is a perfect 4-0 in their last 4 games. The Bengals are on a 3-game losing streak. They've only covered 1 game this season. They did beat the Browns 17-16. Then they beat the Jaguars. Oh, forgive me, that was last year. No, that was this year. 17-16 beat the Browns. Then beat the Jaguars 31-27. That was the game they covered. And then they lost 48-10 to the Vikings, 28-3 to the Broncos, and then 37-24 to the Lions. For the Packers, they've managed to get some points in the last game that they played against the Cowboys, because Jordan Love almost cost them that overtime. 27-13 win over the Lions, covered. 27-18 win over the Commanders, covered. 13-10 loss to the Browns, didn't cover. 40-40 tie to the Cowboys, they did not cover. The question that I have for this game, I'm more so interested to see, is who's going to be the quarterback for the Bengals, because it's showing that it's supposed to be Joe Flacco, and how ironic would it be if the Packers lose twice to him? And I'm not even meaning to laugh, but just, the quarterback of the Browns, and then he goes to the Bengals, and then they'll lose to the Bengals. I could see them getting blown out either way, but I just find that kind of laughable right now. The Bengals offense, 189.2 yards per game through the air, which is 31st. 57 yards per game on the ground, which is 32nd. 17 points per game, which is 29th. So last, second to last, and third to last in all of those categories. For the Packers, 250 yards through the air, it's 10th. 114.5 rushing yards, which is 18th. 26 points per game, which is 9th. The Bengals on defense, 270 yards passing per game, which is 29th. 132 yards per game on the ground, which is 24th. 31.2 points allowed per game, which is 30th, which we kind of expected when they paid Burrow all that money. But since Burrow isn't playing, you don't have anyone who could put up 30 points every single game. The Packers, 221.5 yards per game, which is 13th. 77.5 yards per game on the ground, which is 2nd. They're very good against the run. 21 points per game allowed, which is 11th. And as I said, it's just one of these damned if you do and damned if you don't kind of situations. There is no value in betting the Packers on the money line. I do think that they're going to win. The $1 million question here is, are they going to cover? Because I understand the Bengals have looked bad. But they still managed to find a way to hang 24 on the Lions, and that was with Browning. Now, I understand it's Flacco, it's a new offense. He has Jamar Chase, so he could just say fuck it and throw it up there, and him or Higgins will catch the ball. I'm going to take the Packers on the money line. I don't think there's any value there. I will take the Bengals getting the 14.5 points, and I'm going to go over. I could really, really see this game going one of two ways, and it's either the Packers are just going to go out there and absolutely blow out the Bengals, or this is just going to be one of those head-scratcher games if you're a Packers fan where you're like, how the fuck can't they put this team away? Now, these are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.